Yo, what is good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, but I don't really have too much time to go to locals or anything. I recently went to locals, got top 8 at a winner box with Salamangreat. As anyone who knows me personally knows, I kind of just go back to this deck whenever I don't really know what I want to play. At Nats, I played Lab, got absolutely destroyed. So I sold it, went back to what I know, and yeah, I mean the deck obviously isn't the best, but it is definitely a lot of fun. It's basically just hand trap turbo like it used to be. If you're wondering about Phantasme, it is simply there because I just love this card, and it's very alright, this format. So yeah, not much to go to say. Let's get into it. So first, obviously, we have the one Gazelle. This card is insane. Not too much to say about it. I play double Foxy. This is really good against Labyrinth. Just destroying any floodgates. Plus, their floodgates don't really hurt you anyway, since they play stuff like Gozen. Scale Drain doesn't really hurt too much. But yeah, Foxy's a super good card. Double Spinny. If you guys have seen my older solid deck profile, it's about the same ratios for the solid monsters. So it's one Jack and one Falco. That is literally all the solids I play. I know that it's not that many, but with 3 circle and a few sided minings, you're basically like, you almost always have access to Gazelle. Plus, you don't really want to be like drawing too much engine. So that's the solids. Next, we have the triple Buffalo. Playing a lot of hand traps, you want to draw into them. This is the best normal summon in your deck. This card is crazy. Just has to leave the field. Pitch, draw 2. If they for some reason want to bounce it, you can even pitch itself and draw 2, which is really nice. Double Exceed. With the amount of times you draw, you're likely gonna see this card. Obviously, having 3 is nice, but at the same time, I don't really want to be drawing this in doubles. Rather just have more hand traps. Now for the hand traps, we got Triple Ash. It's the most generic one. It's the one you can add back from grave with Sunlight Wolf. And yeah, it's really good. Triple Bell. It's really good against, I mean, random things like DD Crow, Shark Cannon if you're against Striker. It's really good against Labyrinth. And yeah, overall it's a very solid card. Triple Veiler. Generic, really good. Triple Droll. Generic, really good. Triple Nib, the exact same thing, generic and very good. And then we got the triple Imperm to round it off for the hand traps. You can probably cut stuff to add even more because you're gonna want to have them going second. I don't play any board breakers, I guess, except for like Harpy's Feather Duster inside. But this was really solid. I saw a lot of times I had to discard at end phase because I had like 7 in hand. Yeah, this lineup is really nice. Next for the spells, we have Triple Circle. It's your best spell, not much to say. One Will, you get this when you need it, or if you draw it, it's really nice to have. Again, don't really want to be clogging on multiples of this card, but it is nice to have in hand. One Sanctuary, you need to play this card. Not much to say. Double-sided mining. Again, like I said, I don't want to be clogging on too much engine. Even just having the Gazelle is good enough to get into Mirage Stalio, to Jaguar, to at least get to your Heat Soul, and get double draw, which is always nice. The one TTT, nice when you see it. Don't really care if you don't. You're going for a game regardless. One Desires. It's a cute one of don't want to go Desires into Desires. Plus, with Buffalo, Heat Soul draws, I unironically saw this card quite a lot. Yeah. And then the other trap that's not in Perm, I play the One Rage. For the Roar, I do side that, just primarily going second. I'm going first. But the Rage is good going first or second. Um, if you're able to simplify the game state with your hand traps, you just go for Sunlight Wolf. You play the long game with Rage, and I mean Rage popping 2 every single turn, basically for free, and it's just too good. Next, we will go to the extra deck. I play the 1 Almirage. We play a lot of hand traps. It makes sense. This card came up when I kind of just needed top deck. I had a Bell in hand. I top deck Exceed, went for game. It was disgusting. Double Balinks. Don't really have a reason to play 3. It's obviously good, but it never really comes up. Double Sunlight Wolf. This, in theory, should be at 3 because it is like by far the most important card. But at the same time, unless you're going to Kashtira, like nothing else is hitting it. The 1 Lingeribo, you generally go into him to make your Heat Soul, but he is just generically good. He can out the Ibli. He can out basically just everything. Really good card. You want Update Jammer? You know, we're going for those OTKs. Not much to say there. Splash. It's another way to get to Heat Soul if you have like an awkward hand. I do play the 1 Masquerena. If you have the extenders, this can get you to a unicorn with a Sunlight Wolf pointing to the to one of the what's it called, extra monster zones. So you're able to go into unicorn using the Heat Soul, point it to Sunlight Wolf, add a fire back, shuffle something, draw 1. It's fairly good. It doesn't come up super often, but it is really nice to have it as an option. The 1 Heat Soul, the heart and soul of this deck, is super good. The access code, OTKs are good. And then for my 2 XCs, I play 1 Stalio and 1 Baguska. Baguska comes up a lot in branded matchups. Branded is very awkward. I need to be able to make it to Mirage Stalio to just start bouncing stuff. And I can play with my links under it anyways. So I just have this locking them, play with my XCs, good enough. Next, for the side, we have Triple Phantasme. Every time I sided this in, I didn't even draw it. But in theory, it's alright in certain matchups. For back row removal, we have the 1 Harpies, the 2 Twin Twisters, and the 2 Cosmics. In theory, I shouldn't be that afraid of back row decks, as, I mean, I have an inherent out to Floodgates. But, stuff like Strikes on, like, the Sound of Balinks just end my turn. Just, like, huge blowout cards. And, yeah, I feel like it's safe to have just more back row removal just in case. Double Shared Ride. Unfortunately, every time I drew this card, I also had Droll, and that was my only hand trap. So I'd start with Shared Ride. I'd get maybe 2 draws if I want to get greedy with it, and then I have to go Droll. In theory, it's really strong, but I mean, I just got really unlucky when I did draw it. The 1 Called By, it's Called By. There's not much to say about that. The 1 Roar, like I said, is for going first. It's just a really good generic disruption. Having Rage and Roar is like very strong. And yeah. And then last but not least, we have the 3 Anti-Spell. This card is a blowout. Every deck has so many spells in it. Yeah, it's just a really good card. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This deck is a lot of fun to play. I hope you give it a try. Let me know what you'd change. Obviously, there's a bunch of stuff here that I'm playing like kind of for fun, like the Phantasmes. This could be like any other hand trap, but I just love this guy. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see if I can post more, maybe just deck profiles. If I ever do go to locals, I'll try to get live duels. And yeah, we'll see from there. We'll go from there. And yeah, Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.